Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewers of the Nottingham YouTube Sports TV. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a lengthy period when we did not have, that is the Premier League, the Champions League, the La Liga, the Serie A, and even the Bundesliga. But starting from today, games have started to go on from the different leagues. However, to the fans of the Barclays Premier League, the games will be resuming, that is tomorrow, very early, that is at around 12:30, that is UK time, when we'll be having the first fixture of that is the weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, this time I'll be breaking through some of the key games that will be making headlines, that is tomorrow, that is in the Premier League. When we stop, Liverpool was at the top of the Premier League table with 28 points, followed with Manchester City, that is on 23 points. Chelsea have 19 points, that is in third positions, as well as Arsenal are also in fourth position, that is with 19 points. The likes of Brighton and Hove also have 19 points, and even several other teams. Manchester United are trailing, that is in 13th position, currently with 15 points. Ladies and gentlemen, my followers, subscribers and commenters, that is in the entire world, as I took the obligation to be giving you training sports updates that are making headlines. To any fan that did not know about the fixture that will be taking headlines, that is tomorrow, just keep your eyes on the Nottingham YouTube Sports TV as I give you the latest fixtures that will be taking action, that is tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, very early tomorrow, that is at noon, we'll be having the first game of that is the weekend, when that is Chelsea will be opening up the day up against that is Leicester City, and this game will be played, that is at the King Power Stadium, the home of that is former champions, that is Leicester City, when that is Enzo Maresca, the coach who promoted Leicester City to the top tier, will be that is to his previous employers. The game will be at that is the will be at the Leicester Stadium or King Power Stadium. The next game will be around that is 3 p.m. that is in UK time, and this will be Fulham Football Club, who have gotten a new form compared to the form they had last season under the big man himself, that is Marco Silva. Big players they will be scoring from all cylinders. Even Raul Jimenez is also on form. They will be taking on poor Puff, that is Wolverhampton, and Fulham will be at their home stadium, that is the Craven Cottage Stadium, when Fulham, the team that has started better, that is in this campaign, will be taking on that is Wolverhampton. The next game, still on Saturday, will be still at the same time, that is 3 p.m. that is UK time, when FC Bournemouth, we remember them very well, are beating that is Arsenal Football Club 2-0, and even beating Manchester City Football Club, that was 2-1. At this time, they will be taking on that is also informed team, that is Brighton and Hove, and a new coach, that is Fabian Hosler. And this game will be at the Vitality Stadium, the home of that is Bournemouth Football Club. Big players that is in this game that will be watching out for. We have the likes of Justin Kluivert, the son of former legend, that is Patrick Kluivert, as well as Brazilian superstar Evan Nelson will be also very influential, as well as that is Semenya will be very influential, and the likes of Brighton will be having that is Daniel Welbeck, the likes of Mitoma are also some of the key players to watch out. The next game, still at the same time, will be that is Everton Football Club, will be taking on that is Brentford Football Club, and this game will be that is at the Goodison Park, the home of Everton Football Club. They haven't started, that is on a high note. However, we always know them that they have the answer, that is to staying, that is in the league, and a coach, that is Sean Dyche. Key players in this game will be having the likes of that is Jordan Pickford will be very influential, the likes of Braithwaite will also be very influential, and on the side of Brentford, who have also started, that is on a higher note, that is Brian Mbeumo, that is the key man who is just scoring for fun, currently at 8 goals. That means Brentford are no longer missing the services of that is Ivan Toney. It will be a big one to watch out. Then still at the same time, this will be that is Arsenal Football Club, who have gone that is 4 games without a win in all competitions, will be taking on that is informed team, that is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are fresh from being beaten, that is the previous 2 weeks, when they were beaten beaten at their home stadium 3-1 by Newcastle. The key players in this game, we are having some doubt over the likes of that is Declan Rice. However, Bukayo Saka will be very influential. Kai Havertz will be very influential in this game. And on the side of Nottingham Forest, that is Chris Wood, the man who is just scoring for fun, the New Zealander, and even Hudson Odoi will be very influential. Then the next game will be Aston Villa taking on Crystal Palace, and this game will be played, that is at the Villa Park, that is the home of Aston Villa. Are doing better, that is in the Champions League. However, the previous two fixtures haven't been suiting, that is their calendar. They will be taking on Crystal Palace, who are an average team, but we expect the likes of Oli Watkins to be very influential in this game, taking over. The likes of Rogers will be very influential for Aston Villa, the likes of Leon Bailey, and on the side of Crystal Palace, that is Matete will be very influential, as well as that is Eberechi Eze also will be very influential in this game. The last game, that is on Saturday, will be Manchester City taking on Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspurs was last beaten in their previous game up against Ipswich, as well as Manchester City also lost 2-1 up against Brighton and Hove. Manchester City hasn't won in the previous 4 encounters, that is in all competitions, previously being thumped, that is by Brighton 2-1, and even in the middle of the week, that is some 2 weeks ago, they were beaten, that is convincing none other than Ruben Amorim's former side, that is Sporting Lisbon. So they will be coming into this game to make sure either they can bounce back to winning ways, to close up the gap. But remember, there is a battle or a tussle for this. Tottenham managed to eject them out of the Carabao Cup, so this game at Etihad Stadium may be a payback. Then on Sunday, we'll be having that is the game of Southampton taking on that is Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool are currently at the top of the Premier League summit with 28 points. Big man himself, that is Mohamed Salah, is taking over the headlines. And on the side of Southampton, this is one of the sure wins that I have for you to give, that is for a win. Then the last game on Sunday will be Ipswich Town up against Manchester United. We'll be welcoming back, we'll be welcoming, that is the baby of the Premier League, that is Ruben Amorim, welcoming him back, that is the Premier League. And then players like Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Kobe Mainoo have to look very influential if at all Manchester United has to keep, that is a winning run. The last game, that is in the Premier League, will be held, that is on Monday, and this will be around 8 p.m. UK time, and it will be Newcastle United up against West Ham, and it will be at St. James Park. I'm Izekson, the Sports Encyclopedia.